you trying to do?
Oh, what?
You need help?
No. No, it's not for kids. Good luck.
Huh?
3, 2,
Oh, all right.
1.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
All
See
right.
if I can turn this around.
No, you have to turn. You have to pre-turn. Yeah, there you go. Yep. So I'm this way and you're that way.
Hey, you can
Both
go
left
to
and
Yeah Man. What is your channel?
Yeah Man Variety Channel.
Yeah Man Variety Channel. There we go.
But we're here showing Coachism's the monument and the bridge where people got their asses beat back in the day for wage increases. Yep. We've only got like 15-minute parking here, so we're gonna do this quick.
It'll only be a 15-minute live.
Yep. We're gonna head on over here. We're gonna check out the bronze statue of Henry Ford. Yep. Now we do know if you were to walk up and down this street that Steele will call the police. They did it to a guy. He sent me the stream, and my buddy asked me, "Man, I thought you'd be the first one to do that." Like, I never thought of it. Yeah. Well, there he is, good old Henry Ford, man. Love him or hate him. Love him or hate him, Henry Ford, guys. And straight out of Texas, baby. We got Coachisms here. He's getting a full tour like Rosie did back in the day. That's been over, 6, 7 years ago Rosie was here.
She was still a female then.
Yes. Yep. So this is gate 4, guys, where, if we bother them enough, they may call the police. You never know. But we are at the Ford facilities. Yep. Here's the back of Henry's head. But starts right here at the Rouge for many years. Where the Model A in Jefferson intake tunnels. What the hell is all of this? Oh, it's a picture of the car in a tunnel. Okay. It's a Model A sits inside one of the huge intake tunnels that brought water to the Rouge complex from the city of Detroit. That is a wild picture, folks.
What's up, Boston? What's up, Drama Llama?
Coachisms is getting the lady clientele over there. And we got this. Yes, sir.
Check it out.
Ford negotiating team from back in the day, guys. Very interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Some of them might have been mobsters. Because if you didn't go along with that table, they'll find your kneecap later. And you said the Miller Road overpass, folks. Like I said, right behind you there is last of what stands of the Miller Road overpass. Yep. Some of these pictures are grainy, but that's what they're made to be. This is pretty cool stuff in marble. The Mustang. We got the Ford Model A. First day of production picture. Yep. First passenger vehicle produced at the Rouge. As the replacement for the Model T, the Model A was an instant hit. When the car hit dealers' showrooms, an estimation 10 million people stood in line for 2 days just to get a glimpse of the new automobile from Ford Motor Company. Isn't that wild?
It's your New Jersey public education.
Yeah, the Jewish ladies taught me how to read. They were so nice. Yep.
United Auto Workers.
Yeah, there they are, coming down, looking to work. United Auto Workers distributing flyers to the Rouge Miller Road overpass in the late 30s. A new era in labor relations began in 1941 when the Ford and the UAW signed their groundbreaking labor agreement. Very cool. Oh yeah. Well, this is all wetland owned by Henry Ford. So what it is like we've got geese and everything.
Oh, that's right. I remember the Canadians when
Yep, the Canadians always invade. There's some of them are illegals. You know, they don't have paperwork. So, retired Ford worker. That is a pretty cool one. 1949. Wow.
One guy. Everybody
And-
else died on the job, right?
Tell me about it. They do. We just had a gentleman go, in fact, and they always claim that he died after he leaves the property. They always he died at the hospital, even though he died on the floor here.
So what, you don't have any ghost stories?
No, not here. I don't hear any. Now these are the goons. Some of these guys are the goons. The Battle of the Overpass, guys. Yup. From left to right to center. You want their names? Here, I'll just give you this. You guys. Battle of the Overpass. These were the henchmen of Henry Ford.
The goons.
The goons, that's right. Pretty cool, though. Henry Ford and the Edsel Ford. Now, I got a buddy of mine I work with. He actually knows Edsel Ford. He's my dad's age.
That's right. I remember you talking about
Yeah, and it's pretty wild. Review of the Model A at the Rouge Complex. Hailed the icon of the 20th century manufacturing was the realization of the Henry Ford's innovation vision of vertical integration, a continuation, non-stop process from raw materials to finished product with no pause, even for warehousing and storage. The Rouge was the only place on earth where you could see the entire auto-making process in one place, where raw materials went into one end and a vehicle drove out the other, which is true, folks. Most vehicles today are pretty much parts are all made by smaller companies, and then they're all shipped to us, and then we're final assembly. So yeah, you hear they're still shipping cars in the background before
So
us.
why are they honking the horns?
It's part of their job.
To test
Safety and stuff. No, safety.
Oh,
Mostly safety.
like what
Yeah.
they would do with the railroad.
Yep.
Interesting.
Because those trucks that are parked behind us, that Coach Isms and I are here in, and we can see them over here. They're already finished. They're already shipped. They're in transit. And there's the train back there. You can see the yellow train back there, where they're loading them up back there.
Cool.
Yep. So, but that's what that's all about.
It's the dealership now.
Yeah, we're here at the dealership, folks. Make sure you call the dealership. Yep. Maybe later we'll be at the casino.
Casino.
Yeah, we win a lot of money at the casino. Yup. Hey, Simon. Simon, check this guy out. Do you know Coach Isms? Do you know Simon?
Simon
Simple Simon.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, right now he's called Simon Says GS.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Rosie, Rosie, after she left, she stopped doing him too. I believe when she was rolling through 7 years ago. I still can't believe it's been this long. But, yep, Fort Street Bridge. Fort Street Bridge. Look at that. That's down the road. Hi, Bridget. Thank you for coming in.
Leave a light.
Yeah, he said, folks, call the dealership. Too funny. That's right. That's where we are. You got the women workers of the Rouge, 1943. I think we have more women now than sometimes the men. During World War II, women made up a large number of the Rouge and Willow Run plant workforce. In fact, here where the team Rosie the Riveter came from.
Hey, Rosie the Riveter.
Yep. They say there was a fictitious character made up, but is what it is. Oh, check it out. Yeah. I've never seen this before, but this is pretty cool.
Amphibious Jeeps.
Hopefully-
So they make Jeeps.
Yeah, amphibious Jeeps, Rouge River, 1943. From 1942 to 45, Ford Motor Company completely shut down vehicle manufacturing at the Rouge, dedicated all its source to military production to support the war efforts. The giant complex produced Jeeps, tanks, and trucks, as well as engines for the B-24 Libertor bomber? Liberty
Liberty Bum.
Liberty bomber built at Rouge Willow Run plant.
It is Libertor.
Libertor. Very cool. Very cool. And that is cool, guys. Hopefully you can see that in the picture. Those are Jeeps floating in the water. Yep, not floating, but amphibious Jeeps. So look at this. Turn right around, and there's a saying from Henry Ford: anything worthwhile in itself can be made sustaining. Henry Ford. Yep. Good old Uncle Henry. But this is the Rouge Complex, folks. I hope you're enjoying this.
I will check out. I'm going to visit Yaman. His channel.
Check them out.
A
Coachisms.
lot more lives here the next couple of days.
Yes, we are going to be very busy the next couple days. And we're going to be taking some road trips through the state of Michigan, guys, and Ohio. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Here we go right here. We're going to end it with this placard over here. How about that, guys? And we will be live very soon again, within the next hour. We're going to have some more stuff for you guys. But this is the Henry Ford began construction of this complex on the banks of the Rouge River on April 17th. On April 1917, here the Rouge Ford Motor Company built World War I submarine chaser known as the Eagle boats. By the mid-20s, this plant was the largest manufacturing center in the world. The transfer of the assembly line from nearby Highland Park to Dearborn in 1927 fulfills Ford's vision of an industry complex which encompassed all aspects of the automobile production. The first automobile to be completely assembled here, the Model A, was introduced in December 1927. The Ford Trade School operated at the local location for 20 years until 1946 during World War II. Massive amounts of material from air, amphibious, and land transports were produced. Beginning with the raw materials, the Ford Rouge plant makes company parts and assembles vehicles. That's pretty cool. I didn't know any of that. See that? Oh, something new, guys. Something new. Yep. Very cool. All right, folks. Those are the famous paint stacks of the Rouge right there behind us. Something very cool. So, all right, guys. Give us about an hour. We got a special live stream coming. You ain't going to believe what happens next.
Oh, man.
Later, dudes.